Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of Libra. It will not be for everyone watching, so if it resonates with you, please comment below, and if not, please check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however they apply to you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So you guys, thank you so much for all of the love and support. Thank you to my new and returning subscribers. I love you guys so much. And to those of you who are new, please don't forget to check the description box below where you can find my social media links, my website, and also a link to my new channel, Woo Works LLC, where I will be doing things like guided meditations coming this fall. So if you like that sort of thing, please click over and subscribe and share with someone you love. So Libra, welcome to Cancer season. It's going to be an emotional time. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon governs our feelings. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to do a how do they feel about you spread with maybe a few twists and turns, okay? So keep in mind, this reading is intended to resonate about your person. It could also be about you or the cross watcher. Just really depends on your personal situation. Keep in mind also, if you are single, this could be about the past, or it could also be about something that has not come in yet. So keep an open mind and use your discernment, and let's get into it, okay? Now, let's see what the general energy is for the sign of Libra, please, with the Moon Oracle, which, P.S., just got this deck recently. It's gorgeous. I love it. I am learning the meanings, and so I'll probably be reading some excerpts from the book. So let's get some more energy for Libra. So we've got stability, challenge, and let's get one more for Libra, please. One more for Libra. And duel. Oh my God, Libra, who are you about to duke it out with? And again, this could be about your person, but with the general energy being geared for you specifically, this could be kind of a dramatic situation about to play out, unless perhaps it's already playing out. And again, use your discernment. If this is not resonating already, please feel free to click off and have a blessed day in the Lord, and I will see you on the next go round. However, we are going to get into it and see what is going on with these four cards. First of all, we've got the bouquet, which is pretty much like the Lover's energy. At least that's how it feels anyways. But let me double check, because I've read through this book a couple times, and like I said, this deck is beautiful. I love it. So the bouquet. So this is Libra energy. So wow, it is actually you and your energy, Libra. Harmonious Libra is the sign of relationships, and Venus united with the sudden and often shocking planet Uranus denotes the occurrence of an unexpected or illicit love affair or relationship. This is without a doubt a love card, whether you expect to draw one or not. Now I have the hiccups, Libra. If you draw this card, you or someone else of relevance to the matter in question is experiencing a sudden, overwhelming feeling of love. This card can express itself as a surprising but ultimately long-lasting relationship, or a brief liaison or regretted love affair. It denotes a situation in which you are shaken out of an emotional groove, as unexpected excitement and even passion is aroused by meeting someone new. An illicit love affair or relationship is the key phrase. So Libra, you could be connecting with someone, maybe behind the scenes, having a secret love affair, and it doesn't necessarily have to be illicit or secret. You could just be connecting with someone that you're just getting to know and have a very strong and emotional bond with this person already in the beginning stages of the connection, okay? As you can see, like they're entangled with one another, they're wrapped around one another, and they're experiencing and sharing a closeness, okay? And we know obviously Libra is the sign of love and relationships. So whoever it is that you're connecting with, Libra, whether this is just simply speaking of your energy in general, perhaps you could be open to finding this. Maybe you are single right now and you are opening up to the idea of finding someone new and maybe starting to round off what it is that you want out of a potential partner. So we also have stability, which is in the earth element. Where are you? Oh, here you are. So we've got the first quarter waxing earth moon. So when the moon moves into the first quarter in earth, 90 degrees from the sun, its face is half dark, half light, and everything is held in balance. There is a need to push the balance in your favor. For the earth element, this is stimulating and produces a managerial drive that gets a project well underway on the road to successful fruition. When this card is in the current moon selected from the moon tables below, the zodiac signs give further interpretation. So we have the energy of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So for some of you, a stubborn and willful approach can be taken under this moon. You may possess almost ruthless drive toward with no regard to any material matters. So perhaps this is you wanting to take on a project or something and not really worrying about how it's actually going to come into fruition. This is like the energy of abundance as well. So creating something that which you already are, you wouldn't need to worry about where the pentacles are going to come from. You just know that it's going to happen for you because you envision it and you're bringing it into fruition, right? So Moon in Virgo, some of you could be setting up procedures and methods concerning a project, and you are realizing that it's time for carrying out essential technical details. So perhaps maybe you're involved in something and now you're starting to see things in a new light and understanding where maybe there were steps that weren't taken that should have been taken, or things that you're starting to see as potential problems in the future. Basically dotting your I's, checking all of the T's, and doing all of the things to make sure that you have your ass covered. And also with the Capricorn energy, some of you might be making use of helpful and influential people in your lives who are tilting the balance in your favor. So this can be an ideal time for preparing the ground for the next stage. So again, whatever it is you're working on, Libra, I feel the energy of preparation here, understanding that work needs to be done in order to create this stable environment for yourself. Now, this could also be about your person. Maybe your person is struggling with stability right now, or maybe they're taking action in making a situation become more stable. Anyways, we've got challenge as well. So I kind of feel like maybe whoever this is that is working on their stability, it is a lot more difficult than they thought it was going to be. Maybe facing unexpected challenges that you didn't see coming. And so now, like I said, you've got to go ahead and start going back over the work you've done and making sure that you review and correct anything before it becomes a problem in the future. So maybe some of you are just simply anticipating a challenge because you've had some issues bringing this connection into stability in the past, okay? Lots of different messages coming through. So this moon's light is lessening and her face is now half light, half dark. So now we're in the waning phase. So this is a time in the cycle of the moon when a critical phase is reached and you're faced with the challenge of setting up new ideas or concepts to replace the old established ones. You can no longer live in the past and must adapt. So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. For some of you, you might be going back to school, okay, or mastering a craft, taking in new information, and again, seeing things from a new perspective, finding out just what the rest of the world is thinking about what your project is or whatever it is you're working on. So kind of a stepping outside of yourself type of an energy. And being objective towards your own projects. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes, like when you're working hard on something, you kind of remain blind to some details because you're kind of biased. And so now's the time to correct and review, right? So Libra energy. So some of you might be spending more time with friends, talking about things and searching out other points of view or different perspectives, like I said, becoming aware of new opportunities and doorways to the future. So just again, thinking outside of the box. Some of you may also be breaking habits of the past and replacing them with new methods of doing things with that new set of ideas we were talking about. So it's time to confront complacency. So Libra, I feel like perhaps some of you might only have the past to reflect on. And so perhaps thinking about the past and the conflict you faced in the past, now you're able to anticipate challenges moving forward because you've already learned the lessons, right? You've already learned what it's like to not be stable, to go and put yourself in a situation that isn't exactly the best for you. Now you're anticipating things and seeing them from a more mature place of perspective. So let's talk about the dual energy. So again, maybe you're anticipating this challenge or this pushback because intuitively you know there may potentially be some sort of an argument or a fight that needs to occur in order to get things out in the open and start fresh. So this is Sagittarian and Capricorn energy, and the planet Mars and the Sun, both symbols of creative life energy and competitiveness, battle in the fiery sign of Sagittarius, suggesting a clash between self-will and authority. The Sun represents the powerful, dominating father figure, and Mars the extrovert, wayward son. Both believe themselves to be absolutely in the right, and neither will surrender to the other at any cost. They have reached an impasse. If you draw this card, healthy aggression is stimulated, and the desire to win at all costs predominates. The only two possibilities in your current situation are to yield or prepare to get hurt in the fight. The black hills in the image denote an unknown outcome. So the key phrase here is competitive action and a clash of two opposing views. So Libra, you might be anticipating this duel because maybe, again, this is a part of your past. Maybe you're dealing with someone who you have argued with before. And again, this could be about your person. They could be preparing for battle in a sense with karmic individuals, family, friends, lovers, whoever it might be. But ultimately, you have a situation of, like it said, an impasse. Both parties believe that they're in the right. Neither one wants to concede. And at the end of the day, you're just basically preparing yourself to fight because you can't just yield, because you know in your heart that what you're thinking and everything that's going on right now, you know what's true. You know your truth, Libra. And if someone doesn't see that truth, that doesn't mean it's your cue to concede to them and change your perspective to appease someone else. Sometimes it's important that we stick by our truths in order to create that stability for ourselves. It's like if we're not willing to fight for what we believe in or face up to the challenges that are blocking us, then how can we possibly have anything that is real, right? How can we have love? How can we have abundance, stability, any of those things that we're craving if we're not willing to do the work, okay? So again, for those of you who are preparing for battle in a sense, and I know that sounds super dramatic, but I mean, sometimes it'll be like that. So let's go ahead and get some energy from the tarot as I straighten these cards. And we'll dig more into what is going on with this person. What are they currently thinking about? What are they feeling? How are they viewing you? And so on and so forth. So let's start getting some energy. What is this person currently thinking about Libra? So we've got the Four of Cups. How are they feeling currently about the situation with Libra? Prince of Cups. How are they viewing you, Libra? How do they see you in the physical realm? Interesting. So we have the Five of Swords popping out, which also we had that energy of the duel popping up, and they were talking about winning at all costs, right? That's the same energy of the Five of Swords. But then we have the Four right after it, okay? And then the Princess of Cups. So Libra, this person might be expecting you to concede. Okay, interesting. Also, Libra, let's find out what this person really wants. Queen of Wands. So again, what I'm seeing here, Libra, is this might not all be about you, okay? This could be about you connecting with someone and it being like kind of a whirlwind romance. And what was attempted to try and build stability ended up becoming a challenge, because on some level, I don't feel like this fight is between you and this person. I have a feeling that this fight has to do with someone else, okay? We have the Queen of Wands coming up as what they want. And Libra, I kind of feel like you are the Queen of Wands energy for the most part, okay? Obviously, you're the Queen of Swords as well, but Libra, you are the flirt. You are the sexy, charismatic of the zodiac, okay? And you're vibrant, and people see that, and it's almost inescapable. Once you meet a Libra, it's almost hard to pull your eyes away, right? Because Librans are very beautiful creatures, okay, in their own unique ways. So because of your beauty, Libra, I feel that perhaps your person could have an issue with someone else in their life, as I mentioned earlier, because what I see here is perhaps they're expecting someone else in their environment to concede, because I think they really do have feelings for you, Libra. Or maybe this is them preparing to concede to you. Okay, so let's get some more energy here. What is it that, what actions is this person going to take moving forward? So we've got the Tower, okay, which we know as like divorce, separation, endings of karmic cycles, false foundations, burning down to the ground. So perhaps, like I said, this could be about a third-party situation. Maybe, Libra, you met this person in an unexpected way, but it was just, it was fire. It was great. It was an energy that you couldn't turn away, okay? And I love like the mirroring here. It's like we have this beautiful situation, but then we also have the same type of a dynamic, but more in a negative way. So it's like perhaps the situation between you and this person caused a lot of challenges and conflict. Maybe this person was previously attached, or there were just some energies in this person's life that became conflicting once they opened the door to this possibility of love and romance, okay? So, finally, what does this person want you to know? We have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So let's talk about what's underneath the deck. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and it was in reverse. So I think that's kind of interesting. In the recent past, I feel like this person has had major karma to deal with. The Wheel of Fortune obviously can go either which way, right? And it just keeps on turning. You can never remain at the top or the bottom for too long. And while things are destined, I think also this person has understood where they've slowed down their progress and perhaps delayed destiny by not acknowledging things that needed to come to an end in their environment, aka karmic cycles, whatever they might be. So in the recent past, that's what this person is realizing. Perhaps that it was destiny to meet you, Libra, but the fact that they ignored that destiny, and with, you know, the wheel in reverse, refusing to close out karmic cycles, that could be what is causing more and more challenges for this person. Maybe they thought it would be easy to turn a blind eye and ignore destiny, ignore karma, and just kind of go with the flow, just working on their own stability. But in the end, they ended up challenging themselves even more. So kind of the same message from the Virgo reading, actually. So if you're connected with the Virgo, you might want to watch that reading as well. So with the Four of Cups popping up in their conscious awareness, this person is not happy in their current situation, okay? They're discontent, they're bored, they're disinterested, okay? Whatever situation that they focused on in the past, maybe this person gave their cup of love to many others. Maybe they were, like I said, in a previous relationship, but ultimately they weren't happy where they were. And they're understanding that now. They're thinking about all of the love and the energy and the time that they've put into these previous situations that amounted to nothing. And they're starting to see where Spirit was trying to show them with this destiny energy, that meeting you, Libra, was the opportunity of a lifetime, was the opportunity that this person was actually trying to manifest. So they're aware, okay? They know that they've kind of delayed things with you and missed out on some opportunities with you, perhaps by focusing too hard on the things that weren't giving them what they were trying to bring into this world, okay? So with the Prince of Cups, obviously this is the Knight of Cups. We know this to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but most of all, someone who is romantic, someone who is wearing their heart on their sleeve, ready to come forward and discuss their feelings honestly and openly, but also a little bit fearful to do so, okay? So although this man's cup is full and they want to express that to you, look at the way that this man's eyebrow is furrowed, okay? Look at the suspicion in his eyes. It's like he knows how he truly feels, but because of his past, he's worried about potential pitfalls and dangers, right? The snake symbolizes a snake in this person's environment. This could be a karmic energy, and maybe that's what's keeping them scared from actually coming forward. This is popping up in their feelings. So I think that right now what's taking over when it comes to their emotions is this need to express how they truly feel about you, Libra. So, and, you know, obviously the bouquet, the feelings are definitely mutual. You can see right there. They're both embracing one another. And as you can see, these two individuals are very different. But they're holding on tightly to one another because they know that this love is real, it's true. And that's exactly what this person is feeling, okay? So let's talk about how they view you, Libra. So first of all, Five of Swords to the Four of Swords. We talked about this for a brief moment. This is the energy of winning at all costs, but I see this more so as healing from past manipulation and mental mind fuckery, right? So perhaps this person, Libra, has dealt with a lot of drama and bullshit from other people in their lives. Perhaps there's not been very good communication in previous relationships, but as you can see here, this man, he doesn't have swords in him. They're just around him, okay? So I think also this person sees you perhaps as like escaping the dangers of the mind games that they even played with you, okay? So even though there was some sort of like manipulation going on here, Libra, I think that this person sees you as like healing from it, surrendering to it, and not acknowledging it anymore. It's like you're trying to rest and recuperate from whatever this energy was, and they see you healing, okay? They see you on your way to a more stable way of communicating, of expressing yourself in the physical world. We also know the swords to be of the mind. So, you know, again, perhaps this person saw you as very conflicted before, and now they're starting to see you become more stable and seeing the ideas that you have and the communication that you're putting forward and out there as more calm and almost like reconciling. As you can see, these men are taking a break and they're sharing a drink together. They're just relaxing. And that's exactly what this is. The original Four of Swords, you see someone basically resting in their coffin, okay? And so the concept of it is recovery from the Three of Swords. But in this case scenario, this is about manipulation, perhaps petty arguments and things of that nature. So whether that's going on between you and this person, or that's what they've been dealing with, or maybe they feel like maybe they've inflicted that sort of trauma onto you unintentionally. With the Princess of Cups, they see you as innocent in the situation, okay? Whatever went down between the two of you, Libra, they see you as a childlike and innocent energy. I think this also denotes a false start, or like something that never ripened into fruition. This is a new romance, a new love. Could also be an apology or just a simple message of love, but overall I see this as them viewing you as someone who is maybe a little naive, maybe a little immature, but with the right intentions, okay? They know that you're ready to offer up your love as well. But I think right now, based on the way things have gone, they also see you as kind of protecting the cup, okay? So she's not holding out the cup and offering it. She's got her hands on top of it, and she's a little bit skeptical herself. I think this person knows that you have every right to be that way. But anyways, that's how they're viewing you. Now, what they really want is the Queen of Wands. So Libra, they want you to bring back the encore, okay? They want you to bring it back, and they want you to light their fire once again. Perhaps you've been in separation with this person for a long time, but this is how they remember you, Libra. They want you to show up and steal the show like you always do, okay? So Queen of Wands, charismatic, smart, sexy, fun, into the witchy woo, takes action on her goals and passions and drives in life and makes it happen. They know that you're powerful, Libra. And they know that you're the one that gets them hot. Like you're the one that lights that fire for them. I'm hearing "Come On Baby Light My Fire" by Johnny Cash. Wait, no, that's The Doors. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. Wait, is it The Doors? Oh my gosh, someone please confirm. So with the Tower coming up as their intended actions moving forward, I think that, like I said, this person is preparing for a duel, okay? They're preparing for a duel. They're preparing for shit to hit the fan. And I love this, like, third eye energy coming in and starting this fire. It's like they know perhaps that they need to be the one that causes this issue in order to come out on the other side. And maybe they've been prolonging that for a while, Libra, because they've just seen it as a challenge. But that's exactly what they intend to do. They intend to strip down and start over and build from the ground up from a false foundation. So what they want you to know, Libra, is they are like having a really bad time, okay? Nine of Swords is mental anguish and conflict, and this is like nightmares and anxiety and worry and fear, all of it wrapped up and crammed into your mind. Like you can't even sleep at night. That's what this person wants you to know. They can't even sleep at night based on what happened between the two of you. They don't know how to even sleep at night. They're up all night, worried about you, anxious. Again, probably also terrified, thinking about the challenges that they're about to face in this alleged duel. So with the Four of Pentacles coming up after that, I think what they also want you to know is it doesn't really matter what they're going through right now in their minds. They don't intend to let go of you in the physical world. So Libra, maybe this person could be a little bit stingy, a little bit of a Scrooge McDuck. Maybe they've been working really, really hard at work on their stability, trying to work on their foundation, right? But we know that when you cling too hard to something, it usually evades you. Whereas when you open up to receive abundance, there's no real need to cling to anything, right? So I think this person just wants you to know that they value you and that they're not wanting to let you go, and that all of the mental anxiety and anguish and bullshit that they're dealing with right now, they understand that at the end of the day, the snakes and the liars are going to be punished and found out, okay? Anyone that's in this person's environment that is causing this person to feel that fear, they are going to be taken care of. And so if this person is going to separate with a partner, divorce or anything like that, I think they want you to know that even though they're planning on going through the shit, they intend to win, right? They intend to defeat whoever this is and hold on to this connection with you, Libra. Interesting. So let's get some psychic tarot cards and see what is clarifying this person's situation. Let's clarify their situation. All right, let's see if we can get one more. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the first card that came out, which is Rest and Rejuvenate, which is the Four of Swords. Again, how they see you. And it seems like they're seeing you very correctly, Libra, because this person is aware of what you're going through. They see you. And again, there's maybe this mirroring energy. So this person sees you resting and rejuvenating, and that's exactly what they're wanting to do. They're wanting to surrender. They're wanting to start afresh. They're wanting to release anything that's been holding them back or making them hold on to any trauma that they should have probably released in the past. This is a time of release for that, okay? We also have the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. So this person, again, working very hard, mastering a craft. This person could also be trying to get promoted, or again, just simply working on their stability, like we said earlier. We also have conflict and defeat, which is the Five of Swords. So we've got the Four and Five of Swords coming out back to back together. Very interesting. So this person is feeling defeated right now because of the conflicts and challenges that they're facing. But as you can see, there's still a light at the end of the tunnel for this person, and that light might actually be you, Libra. And then also this person's situation, we've got the Four of Cups, which we also have the Four of Cups over here. So all of this repeating energy, discontent and boredom, this person knows they had every opportunity to make things right with you, Libra, but instead they focused on the things that weren't really relevant. And now they're left, confused and wondering, wondering why this and that. But really, you made your decisions, right? And this person is becoming aware of that. Now, as you can see, we've got the rainbow shining in from the floor. All this might take could potentially just be a new perspective. All this person needs to do is turn around and look at that and have renewed hope and faith in the situation. But regardless, this person needs to heal above all else. Okay, and that is exactly what they are doing. So let's go ahead and get some Queen of the Moon energy cards and see what is blocking this person, Libra. Okay. So what is blocking Libra's person? We have resistance, the unexpected, and patience. So what did we talk about earlier? This person was resisting destiny. They were trying to delay it. But as you can see, these trees, this growth is still happening regardless. So whatever this person tried to avoid, Libra, they're blocked right now because everything they tried to avoid could potentially be blowing up back in their face. Now they're needing to go back and retrace their steps and figure out where it is that they fucked up, because now we've got this tower being burnt down to the ground while new growth is already starting to happen. Like, we need to clear the way for this new growth. Otherwise, it's not going to have any place to come in. So with the unexpected coming up here, again, this could be those challenges we were talking about. Perhaps unexpected challenges coming up for this person. Things that would just be unorthodox or weird. And, expect things like that here in retrograde season and coming down from the eclipse energy. Because this is a portal. This is a portal to something that you've probably never seen before, right? It's a little scary. It's unexpected. But as you can see, these two people are embracing one another. They love one another. Okay? So it's not all good and it's not all bad. It's however you perceive the energy. Okay? Just be open to receiving the unexpected. Because right now, this person is being blocked because they're not open to receiving the unexpected ways that their manifestations will come in. It's not always going to come in the way that you expect it. And finally, we've got patience, another like portal energy in the clouds. So you damn right, it will be unexpected, because some of you might be waiting very long for this person and have probably given up, which is why which is why now they're trying so hard to get this growth to happen, because they see how they've resisted it and pushed it away in the past. And I mean, that's all you can really do is put the past behind you and move forward. But some people, like I said, they only have the past to cling to. So Libra, let's get some Moodology cards and see what the advice is moving forward. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, so we've got conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. This card's been coming out a lot in these zodiac readings. This person knows that the answers are right around the corner, okay? But they also know that it's not just about an answer falling out of the sky. It's about dealing with your issues, and it's about working to solve your problems on your own. So I guess the advice here is, Libra, that no matter what happens with this person's situation, answers are coming, okay? It's time to release negativity. So if you're holding on to anything negative from the past, now is the time to address those things, okay? Time to address them and heal them so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you're just going to be repeating another negative cycle. Believe in the impossible. Exactly. So again, like I said, no matter what's going on with this person, it's your job to believe that even the most impossible things can happen, okay? And that you're capable and responsible for making them happen in your life. If you don't believe in the magic of the power that you have, then you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to run around on a hamster wheel. And finally, nothing is yet set in stone. So as we talked about earlier, this is the time to review things one more time. Nothing is final. Now's the time to go back over our work and dot our I's and cross our T's and make sure that we are using the CYOA, cover your own ass method, moving forward. Okay, so very interesting. And I'm going to go ahead and get one more card to end the reading from the True Love reading cards. Okay, so Libra, we actually have two. First zodiac sign to have two pop up. Very cool. And I'm a Libra, so I'm going to let that roll. So let's go ahead and see what the definitions here are in the book. But overall, what I'm seeing here, like I said earlier, Libra, releasing the negativity. Perhaps it's time to forgive yourself, forgive others for how they've hurt you in the past, in order for you to be open to moving things forward in the future. And with compatibility popping up, I really feel, like I said, this connection you have with this person is real. You are very compatible with them, but this person is going to need to deal with their challenges before they try to start something new with you, Libra. So let's get the forgiveness pulled up. So when you forgive yourself and others, you create more space for light and love to flow in. So the quickest and simplest way to reconnect with your greater sense of personal worth and let more love into your life is to forgive yourself completely. You don't even have to know what you're forgiving yourself for. The angels will understand that feeling guilty about a whole array of things has been an ongoing part of our lives, and now they say it's time to let that go. The strange thing about guilt is that you can carry it without even realizing it, and then it is often about trivial or long forgotten events. As you repeat the mantra below, the vibration of these beautiful words will flow through you. Forgiveness is synonymous with love, acceptance, nurturing, and spiritual maturity, because in reality, none of these energies are separate from one another. They all work together. The uplifting vibration gently and gradually dissolves all the guilt and self-blame you might have stored in your physical cells, your chakras, and your energy aura field. Letting go of these old energies is a relief, and as this darkness disappears, it creates space for more light and love to flow in. So the more you use the mantra, the lighter and brighter you will feel, literally. Most people think that forgiveness is about forgiving someone else, But when you start with forgiveness of self, you quickly feel more lovable and find it much easier to accept others and forgive willingly when you need to. This creates space in your life for more joy and deeper personal connection. So the forgiveness mantra is, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I am forgiven. So with compatibility, like I said, there is definitely a strong connection between you and this person. The synergy of compatibility is based on being yourself and having the awareness to select a true match for yourself. So on some level, I feel like you've already made your decision about this person. It's like you already know that they are the one for you, that you are compatible with them. But as you can see, you're both on different birds going two different directions. And so there might, again, with this patience card popping up as the block, there might still be some time that needs to go by in order for things to truly be in full-fledged harmony, okay? So you've drawn your card today because your angels and guides would like you to understand the vital truth that as a great relationship is all about compatibility. In the past, you may have tried to change or improve something about yourself in order to attract a soulmate, or you may believe that your current partner doesn't understand or appreciate you. The real issue, however, may well be one of oh God, I can't even talk, may be one of compatibility. So, in an existing relationship, you'll need to clarify yourself with your partner and take action to live from your truth. Your self-esteem will blossom and your partner's response will reveal to you whether you are still compatible or not. So basically the message here is people change throughout the years and priorities change as well. So as the years go by, our boundaries, our priorities, all of those things are modified. So what they're saying here is when you're open and you go and ask your partner these same questions, it gives you an idea of whether that's still the case, okay? So here's what I'm going to say. Maybe there's been a lot of time in between you and this person, Libra, and maybe that's something that's in question, but maybe that question's already been answered in the past and you just didn't see it, okay? Focus on the now. Focus on that forgiveness energy and releasing all of that negativity and hurt from the past, because people are only capable of responding to you based on their perception of the world, okay? And so if this person left you behind, Libra, it was necessary at the time. But I can promise you that right now, they are not only feeling the ramifications of their actions, but they are also very much aware that they may have missed an opportunity with you, Libra. So I think that this person has some work to do before they are potentially going to come your way. But overall, I think that right now what Spirit is encouraging you to do is to focus on self. So hopefully this reading resonated with someone out there. And of course, I'm looking forward to getting some more content out for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. And of course, I will be seeing you soon. Other than that, I love you and I will see you. Bye.